It is February and cold outside my home here in the northeastern U.S. There's a foot of snow on the ground and more coming down. I dream of Caribbean islands, tropical breezes, sunning on the beach, evening cruises on the bay, and sipping an occasional pina colada at the pool while sitting on an underwater bar stool. This time I picked Puerto Rico, a U.S. territory new to me, with a highway system that allows one to explore all around the island. Aha! And now that I am birdwatching, it offers many birds I have not seen, and endemic species that can only be found there. On the first morning, at a beach park in the island's capital, San Juan, there were city birds, rock pigeons with colorful legs, and a mother hen with several chicks in tow. Great Italian grackles were everywhere, and as I sat and watched the ocean surf, brown pelicans began diving for fish. In the lovely botanical gardens nearby, I saw scaly-necked pigeons, monk parakeets, red-leg thrushes, Zenaida doves, gray kingbirds, and more. From San Juan, I traveled clockwise to the east, arriving at the lush rainforest in El Yunque draped in fog. Rain, an overflowing stream, but then followed by a taste of clear blue skies. A banana quit came into view, and birds found only in Puerto Rico. Green mango, Puerto Rican tanager, Puerto Rican bullfinch, Puerto Rican flycatcher, and a Puerto Rican woodpecker in its nest hollowed out in a dead tree. In a nature preserve, there was a large iguana in a swamp, and herons were fishing in a stream at close range. A glossy ibis was found preening on a log in a small pond. In the island's southwest, at the Cabo Rojo salt flats, a mecca for wintering shorebirds, were countless black-necked stilts, feeding and talking. Black-bellied plovers, oyster catchers, killdeer, ruddy turnstones, and different sandpipers. Yellowlegs, both lesser and greater, feeding in the shallow waters. Royal terns at rest. I stared at the clear blue ocean. Maybe I could go snorkeling, but there were more birds to find. An American kestrel watched from a post. A white-crowned pigeon, doves, and other colorful songbirds were perched on the power lines. A mangrove cuckoo on a tree. Up in the sky, a U.S. surveillance blimp was keeping an eye out for illegal traffic, and perhaps watching the shorebirds. And me? In another nature preserve, horses intersected my path. I calmed them down to get past. I was safe from this big cow feeding behind a fence. Turkey vultures were soaring above and perched on trees. On the island's northwest coast were cliffs where white-tailed tropic birds nest and are seen flying over the ocean. Further along the north coast, cooling off in two small ponds by a farm, were many cows, ducks freely passing between their legs, and an abundance of ibises and shorebirds. One cow loudly objected to my camera, I moved away discreetly. On the morning of the last day, I saw hundreds of cave swallows lined up on a power line, and cattle egrets atop flowering trees. I watched the ocean one last time as a snowy egret was fishing at a surf-pounded reef. It was time to say goodbye, all too soon. The week had passed. I had forgotten my dream of relaxing at a tropical resort and instead immersed myself in admiring the ever-changing scenery of the island and observing its colorful wildlife.